Today, we're speaking with Dan Byrne. Dan is the Chief Revenue Officer here at USPack, and we're going to be talking about the stages of building a final mile service, scaling that service, and the dynamic nature of a mature final mile program that gives lots of great options to consumers and gives our customers even more savings in shipping and inventory costs. Thanks for joining me, Dan. Can you walk me through the stages of working together with our customers to build and or scale their final mile program with USPack?
From our experience, we've seen and assisted companies in various stages of evolving and growing their final mile delivery programs. Probably the first stage of that is to enable a program. What combination of technology and operational capabilities can you deliver to me to get me into the delivery business and help me to start participating in the delivery economy? We find that what's critical forming a relationship like that is a partnership that's based on testing and experimentation. Frequently, our customers are looking for the right combination of service attributes to get the customer to say yes and convert an order. So that will be some combination of price, vehicle profile, speed or delivery commitment, and customer experience to deliver both operationally and technically a capability that they can sell and bring to market for their customers. And we're very good partners from that standpoint. We've had a lot of experience with pilot programs and testing programs. We're pretty nimble from that perspective and have a lot of experience and can support customers in that stage of the journey. Then the next stage, and probably the scariest stage, is when you get traction. When you've set the dials, the customer set the dials the right way, and the customer says yes to whatever combination it is, and the customer can be almost overwhelmed by the demand that they have. So scaling from a final mile delivery perspective at that point, in that stage, is really about our ability to source drivers and manage the variability of demand. Frequently, our customers are not going to have a base to forecast against, so there's going to be a wide amount of variability and volatility in the demand profile. And we are, without a doubt, experts at being able to match capacity with demand and manage with our customers through those peaks associated with hypergrowth. Being a 100% independent contractor owner-operator model is critical to that. It gives us added flexibility in being able to deploy and redeploy drivers to the right market. Being able to source quickly and effectively, I'd say even across the board, source drivers and bring them on board to our platform is critical. ICON 2.0, independent contractor onboarding, is what ICON stands for, is a proprietary technology platform that we developed that automates all aspects of driver sourcing up until a field manager meets with an IC driver candidate to discuss capabilities, look at the vehicle, and negotiate rates. Everything else, from advertising to contract document execution to direct integration with background screeners, motor vehicle record screening services, and drug testing services, is completely automated. That's allowed us to average an 8-day cycle time from placing an ad to getting a qualified screen driver on board and on the road executing deliveries. That's been a huge critical competitive advantage for us in the market. So we can keep up with scale and allow customers to capture that demand that they've been able to locate. And then the last stage of scaling is when the program matures. And then our customers are going to they have critical mass. They are going to want to start to manage final mile delivery the way that they manage other transportation modes like truckload and LTL. And that's going to be metrics driven with a full set of KPIs that are driven by technology and data. And again, ADDI, our technology suite, ICON is a part of ADDI, but the ADDI technology suite is fully functional and capable of providing and managing against customized sets of KPIs and presenting that information in a dashboard format through the new portal that we have to allow customers to gain visibility and manage a large, mature supply chain program in the final mile the way that they want to, based on facts and based on data.
And once we've worked with a company to help mature their final mile program, or we started working with a customer with an existing mature program, what are some interesting phenomena that you've seen that make the final mile even more dynamic and interesting at that point?
You know, at scale, when we've kind of got critical mass and the programs have matured, we sort of see a secondary effect where the consumer's demand is more dynamic with respect to these final mile delivery programs. Their order preferences will sort of move between deliver from store, curbside pickup, pickup inside the store, and these will sort of be, kind of at the point of purchase decisions that are made by consumers. So as a couple of things that we've seen that we've experienced with our customers as a result of that, kind of a proliferation of programs, and the desire to have transportation support from those underneath, a single provider. And you may not think that pickup in store or curbside has a delivery component to it, but that's the second effect of scale, which is there's a tremendous amount of pressure that's put on inventory costs to support these high-speed delivery programs. And what's important is that a retailer or any business that's in final mile delivery gets the maximum out of the inventory that they have in market, that's currently in market, that's currently closest to the customer. So in addition to all these direct-to-consumer delivery programs, we've increasingly been supporting our customers with deliveries that move inventory from where it's dormant to where active demand is, almost on a daily basis. So store-to-store transfers, or support, to support a curbside pickup program or deliver program. If I've got a certain set of SKUs that had a product over across town, but I want to get it to a place where I've got a promotion running or where I see patterns of active demand for pickup, I've got to get that inventory there rather than ship it through the supply chain again and double my inventory costs. That's incredibly important. We also are seeing, as the store becomes more of a fulfillment hub in addition to a commerce hub, that there's a lot of outbound orders that are being filled that are going into multiple, other transportation modes. You'll see, a lot of apparel retailers, as well as Target's probably the best example of this, fulfill a large portion of their online orders from stores. They need to inject that volume into parcel carriers. And we're kind of almost creating a reverse logistics, where the store is the origination point and we bring the consolidation points, or somehow transport that locally so another carrier can execute on getting that product across the country for final mile delivery to a consumer. So it's really dynamic. The rules are being changed, but what's critical is having a cost-effective transportation solution to move product short distances in small quantities. And that's a niche that USPack fills very, very well.